documentation.
Yes.
Sorry. So on the script to create documentation, there is a difference from SaaS and non-SaaS. So with SaaS, every merge request that updates the docs, we can trigger to update the index, right? So that then the chat will be able to answer questions about this newly updated documentation. With non-SaaS, which is our case, I guess we would need to trigger to build the index right before we make a release, so that in order to maximize the amount of, well, to get the proper documentation for that release version.
Yes,
Does that make sense?
exactly. You pass a tag, for example, every release is tagged 17.1. You pass a tag to the script, it checks out that branch and builds for that branch. We just need to build if we do the CI, we just need to add the CI for when a release is created. Because that's what the customers are gonna see, right? And the name of the index could be like the version could be just
The version
I
of
forgot the
GitLab.
name. Yes, the version of GitLab, because then we can download it quickly.
And a follow-up on that, do you know if you have any mechanism right now in place to trigger jobs as soon as we're about to make a release?
Yeah, we have the release pipeline on gitlab.com.
Okay.
So everything is built over there on gitlab.com. And I don't know how easy it is because we have processes for everything, of course. And this is why I said CI is an optional, because we might face some backlash for whatever reason that we shouldn't be automating this, or like the process is too long, or I don't know. But we have. Like the pre-release is done over this. And as a matter of code, I created this one. I'm gonna add on the issue itself, but I can walk through. I created a new one that should be a little bit better because it takes a little bit more consideration into how to build a corpus. So first, it removes the preamble, which is that configuration we add in the beginning, like team ownership and things like that. So it strips away that part because it doesn't have a lot of information.
The metadata.
Yeah, the metadata, it uses lowercase, so everything is defined. It removes all of the punctuation and small things like this. We could do better. We can always do better, but I think this is enough. This is more than enough for a kickstart on what we're doing. And this is the function that builds the corpus. And this over here is how it's inserted. So it creates a file, which is an SQLite 3 database, and just saves this. It creates a file, which is a self-contained thing that AI Gateway can use. And how do we make a query? We just execute an SQL query over this file. This will move into AI Gateway afterwards. All right. So this is this part, Pat, which I think you have been assigned. That part is not exactly on the AI, on the POC, because the POC uses a local index. But I'll add some comments on the POC on how we can use SQLite or write the changes necessary for this to work on SQL with SQLite.
No problem.
Yeah, but this part here is what was assigned to Pat, and this part here is what was assigned to Mohammed. So for example, I had a long input, but this is the original input, but this is what it comes out of, so that we can search in a better way. Yeah, so this is also a splitter that is necessary. And let's go over the POC now. So that was about building the index, and now how to use the index. I'm gonna go a deep dive in this one. So the first thing that I did, and I think that will be very useful, was it is heavily connected to Vertex AI. The first thing I did was abstract. So this can be the first MR. abstract the search interface. So we had Vertex AI search. I added a class called searcher with a method search. And then I have an implementation of this. Where is it? It's somewhere over here. Also, look, in this case, it's a local BM25 search, which was the previous approach. And this should be now, this should be at pet. Nope, not that one. This one. This should be now an SQLite searcher. Starter review. I'll add this. It's another thread at that we should download this at startup, not at execution time. But at the same time, we can create the first MR that downloads at execution time, and then the second, and another MR that optimizes for downloading later. So, and what else I was gonna talk about? Okay, yeah, here's the implementation. So instead of having a Vertex AI class that the API endpoint uses, I created an interface searcher, and then this Vertex AI implements the searcher API. Because now we are adding the local, but we also want to add other searchers afterwards. We want to add Elasticsearch searcher. We want to add GitLab Advanced Search searcher, and so on and so forth. So already doing this, and this can be done in an MR itself. So first MR, split off the search. Second MR, add the new searcher. Third MR, optimize the searcher with downloading the at startup rather than at execution time. And the endpoint that this is being used is, where is it? Async dependency resolver. Oh yeah, this one I just said that it uses, but where is the, oh, search.py? No, docs.py. Yeah, so the endpoint is GitLab docs, and this is a lot of the simplification that was done by moving things inside the searcher, because it's a lot of Vertex AI code. And then the result is that I'll pull from the search this, and there's a provider method, and as well. So it simplifies a lot the endpoint and moves the logic down into the class that is responsible for the search itself. And all the other changes are supported to support this. For example, container is how we do dependency injection, so that the application doesn't need to do the implementation details. It just knows that there's a search. That's something that searches. I don't know how search happens. It just searches, and that's how the endpoint should go. And that's it. Simplification of what was of the POC and what was done. Questions?
Thanks, Eduardo, for all those details. Yeah, like it's clear to me that you have done both like the work in the POC, but like yeah, specifically to this issue that you were it's assigned to me now. I looked at it and I see assume the script is being run from within GitLab repo, right? And it should be in Python. So this was confusing a little bit to me. And like when you created the index actually or creating the script, did you do it in the your local machine or like in GitLab side or the gateway? Because I cannot see that in the proof of concept.
I ran on my local machine creating. So this is the notebook that creates it. So I can open this now actually. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Okay, yeah, this one. So this is running over here. You don't need this is a notebook, and we can move this to a script. It is, I mentioned, in Python, and it's not part of the GitLab code base. So if you open RubyMine, this is not the project I was looking for. We have the scripts folder over here. that there is a lot of random stuff
Oh, okay. So
for
I should not,
scripts. So,
but
sorry.
it would not be like how we trigger it. I mean, like we are going to deliver it in the GitLab code base. Like, should we leave it there and here it is? Should we add test coverage or we just confirm it works? Like,
I think scripts don't have tests.
okay.
I don't think they do have tests.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find an example of a Python script because you have JavaScript, and I know we have some Python ones somewhere.
Okay, I can just like look at that and yeah, try to figure
If
it
you
out.
wanna implement, there's nothing particularly Pythonish about
Mhm.
this. If we wanna do this in Ruby, go ahead. There's not SQLite 3 is SQLite 3. It works on everything. And this processing here, removing the preamble
Yeah, yeah.
and there's not, oh, this might be the splitter of the markdown header. That can be something. But if you want to give a try at building this on Ruby, be my guest. But Python should be
I think it would
used.
not be a big deal since actually you have the code, right? Like you have the code written there, so
Yeah,
I can
it's
just
about
like
moving. You can install the dependencies with a pip install that
Mhm.
runs, for example, this one. You could do the same that I did here. You can do with pip. I'm pretty sure we had some Python. I might have missed something. But if you wanna
Looks
avoid
like
that,
I haven't find any that Python file.
yeah,
actually also like Sean shared with me that we have scripts there, but I don't see .py. But again, I think it should not be called from the monolithic whatever. Like it just be something a script living there. I can trigger it with
yeah,
a command line from my console,
yeah,
right? Until we
exactly.
reach the CI point. But it should be accepting the path and something else. I don't remember
Yeah,
what.
mhm,
So
exactly.
yeah, okay.
So how I ran this on my local,
Mhm.
I downloaded the master
Mhm.
as a zip, like I downloaded the specific path for the docs,
Okay.
and then I unzip the docs, and then here I have the docs. So I don't use, this is not running from, but this is just an adaptation that you need to change the path. So this is running over here. I have all of the documentation. But if you assume that you are already on the GitLab repo, so if you assume that you are on, let me
On my
show,
local GDK,
yeah.
I would
If you assume
just
that you are in your GOT actually, GOT. If you assume that you are here, it should be just be like create
Mhm.
doc corpus or whatever you want to call it. And that will assume that the docs are on the docs folder from
Okay.
that. But so here is, I think it's a doc. Yeah.
Okay.
That was actually my question, where the docs were gonna lie and how I should download it next, but okay.
Oh, for you,
Yeah,
but since you are downloading the index, you're not downloading the docs.
oh
For
yeah,
you, you're gonna download from package registry. This will be stored on package registry. And you can, I have added to the issue, to the second issue somewhere. And it goes to this one. Download GitLab documentation index and startup. Here, the package name is GitLab dual local documentation index, and the version is the GitLab tag of the version, right?
Mm.
So when we need somehow to instruct the AI gateway to know the version, either by user request or by a flag is difficult. It's not the best, I think, because you can upgrade the GDK without upgrading the AI gateway. I'm not entirely sure how that upgrade will happen, but maybe when you hit endpoint, that's the case. And even if you download at request time, it will only be one time that it will be downloaded, that it will face that overhead, because then it's saved in memory.
Okay.
But
And-
this is the path.
Do you have like, are you calling the tag in your like notebook? Because like the tag itself, you say it's default to 17.1, but I cannot see.
No, this assumes this downloads the master. But I
Okay.
could I could have a ref over here.
Mhm.
But if you assume that you are over here on the local, first of all, this is gonna be run from CI, so you're gonna have the right version. But otherwise, you can do git tag, and then just select the tag that you want, and run it from there. So you can check out at a specific tag and generate from this. We want this to be on CI so that we don't need to do this manually, but that's so how I would go, the user for us, how it would look like manually. I would check out like git tag, and then git checkout, I think checkout v 17.0. What's the git checkout minus tag?
Let me just see. I have that somewhere. I was debugging a little bit before.
Git
Yeah,
tag
dash get dash c checkout.
git
Something like that.
dash c
Dash c and the repo checkout then the tag.
like this. Well,
Mhm.
I'll see later.
Okay.
But anyways, let me see. Git checkout tag. Oh, this is
Oh, you need to specify the
okay.
branch, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you need to
I
do
might be
this.
wrong.
So v17.0, my branch. And then from here I do docs, like run custom models, self-hosted models, generate index. And
Okay.
if you want to do this in Ruby, I have no particular concerns.
I can just like do it in Python since we have something already in place there. But yeah, like just one final question. When I run this script, where should have my local GDK? Where should have should have the file in somewhere like generated in the same directory, for example.
So yeah, this is what your work will be. You can either have it being saved some local and then you upload manually, or you can already upload to the package manager. So this is on this one specifically on my notebook. It saves into it creates a SQLite that is local, and then you can upload it into the package registry as part of the script, or you can add another step on CI to upload it out from a local, but both of them work fine.
Okay. But like the upload process to the package registry is something that I don't know, but I will look at it. But if you have any links for such case, like the uploading, just drop it there in the issue if you can.
It's an endpoint. It's an API.
Okay,
You just
cool.
you have to call the API of the package registry.
Okay, seems good.
Bruno?
Yeah, on the ranking, I'm not very familiar how you're doing ranking on the main code. But did you use like a similar algorithm? Should we expect something like different results by using this version?
The ranking is done over here. Where is it? This one. The ranking is done by SQL itself. Underneath it uses the BM25 algorithm, which is, but it's not it's transparent for us. On the POC, there is a specific PM25 ranking. Now here this is hidden. It makes it a little bit easier. Otherwise, it would be have to build the index on AI Gateway. This already provides a built-in index that AI Gateway can just run it without worry. But the PM25, this is where, and it depends a little bit. It's not really robust to, for example, to user queries. If they have a typo or something, it might not find the best alternative, or I don't know, it has its quirks, but it's expected. The idea is that we should provide something that works and something that we can improve upon.
And do you know which algorithm are we using on the main? Is it also PM25? I'm not familiar with this one.
It's whatever Vertex uses. We don't know. Like on the main path, which is Vertex search, we create a database on BigQuery, and then we tell Google search this database and provide values. So we don't know what is the algorithm that is being used. It's like a service.
I see. Thank you.
Igor?
Igor?
Yeah, I have a silly question about the script. What is the workflow here? Yeah, is it the customer who runs the script for themselves, or is it us who runs it for the customer, store it in the package registry, and then they download it? Yeah, the second option. Yeah,
the second one. We create a package on our CI or on our manual, and they just download when setting up the AI gateway based on the version of. We can add a step on the update. I'm not entirely sure how that happens, but yeah, that is the flow. The customer doesn't need to build the index. It's already built for them.
Okay, yeah, and another question regarding downloading this index. Yeah, the current plan is to perform it automatically, right, on startup. Just a quick note about air-gapped customers. Yeah, just in case if they don't have access to the file to the public internet, they can just download it manually, right? In this case, yeah, and put it there. Yeah, so
we can document a place where they can place it, and that we will search for it. It's on that's a very good idea, and I think we should put this on an issue. Document for when it's not available. I will add an issue right now for this.
Cool. Yeah, but for now, for that issue, yeah, it happens automatically. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
I will actually add this issue right now because I have a lot of issues to be added, and I will keep forgetting about this. So let me add another issue. Add new issue. Add document. Download in case customer user does not have access to package registry. And the fallback, if nothing works, is that the tool is not going to work. The tool is not going to be available, right? So if we cannot find this index anywhere, then the tool doesn't work.
Yeah.
How is that tool not gonna happen actually?
I need to check it, but we can provide 0 results on the search. Like it will try to trigger the tool, and we can return 0 results.
Okay.
So that's I will add this fallback over here.
Yeah, you can
load. Add search.
Yeah. As a comment.
If a index is not available, return empty. Return empty.
Yeah, maybe we need to play with it and make it return some reasonable results here. Because, for example, currently when Vertex AI is not configured, chat starts returning an error, but we probably want to just either return an empty result or maybe something sensible that it's not configured, something like this. And a quick question, Eduardo, you're back on Monday, right?
On Tuesday morning. Mhm.
On Tuesday morning, yes. So I could, understand whether my like full involvement is needed within this epic. But yeah, I wanted to mention that I'm around for anyone to help if necessary. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Igor. I think actually, like Tuesday next week, right? Eduardo, you are back in the Tuesday next week?
Yes, I'm back for the engineering call. I'll be in for the call.
Okay, because I have to I will finish this week, but if I start, it will be on Monday, so
Okay,
like next
yeah.
week, so we're good in
I
time.
could-
Igor,
I could
so-
actually start it tomorrow because
okay,
I don't have anything related to the emergencies right now. So this is an emergency for 17.1, and you can actually
Sure.
take because I'm not actually fully set up for Mistral 8.2022b. So you can actually take this one since you're fully set up, and I can
But
start.
you don't need to set up AI here. You don't need to set up anything
No,
because
no,
you're just gonna work with.
I know.
he wants to give me another issue, which is blocked to just take the unblocked. Okay, Patrick, okay.
I'm basically
No, let's
going
just
out
think on
my
it because I would like to work in this script to just refresh my Python syntax stuff. But we can bear on it, Patrick, tomorrow. Both of them, I don't have any problems. But yeah, maybe Bruno, I will be noisy again, like during this week, because I really appreciate your input there because model validation is not supporting that much. Just to get rid of do chat, there's a lot of hallucinations and a lot of stuff. I'll mention you there to just fully focus on this document
Okay,
stuff.
so what I'm gonna do to make the job easier to make the parallelization easier, I have already computed these docs. I'm gonna add these docs over here. So, oh, it's a little bit too large. Okay, I'm gonna send it by Slack or somewhere. That then you can already, or I will upload to Packet Registry. I will give it some way so that you can already code with something, so with an index available that you can download on the search.
That's
Right?
good.
That will make it easier. Then you can start without having the index in place yet, as long as and then you can change afterwards to how it looks like.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
There is an issue on evaluation. I think I will assign it to myself, but I'm happy to work, Mohammed, if you'd like to work on it as well, since you've been doing the dual chat evaluations. We can work together on that one.
Yeah, let's just think on it tomorrow, maybe, or today. I don't care. Yeah.
I will assign this one to me because this is the last one that we're gonna have. Or to Igor. I don't think I'll be back at the end either way, but I think I was just in case, and then I will pick it up from you later. Is that okay?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Documentation. I don't know if you wanna.
I just see that the download part is unassigned, so let's assume that I can pick it if necessary. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll add you to these two issues because they are quite correlated, and it's better if the same person does this.
Bonet, I saw that you are also assigned to the evaluation issue. Is this something that
It was because I created the issue, and then I assigned myself, but I will switch now. Documentation, document download. This one I haven't put so much thought because I just created it, but I think it should be straightforward to document, right? Like to update the description. Igor, it should be fine. This one here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
feel free to leave it like this. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is I will unassign myself from this. This is from Mohammed. Let me see over here. This I will also unassign, evaluate, and CI. So let's go document this. Why is this with me? I have removed. Okay, this one is correct. Add search. This one I will remove myself. So Patrick, this is on you to create a search. This is a heavy Python one. So if you need anything, Bruno and Igor are here to to support you. I'll add some comments over there as well. Evaluate. Who should I assign this to? Bruno and Mohammed, or just Bruno?
Yeah, either way. I'm happy to do it alone, but also if Mo wants to do it
I think
together.
Mohammed already has one, so let's give this to Bruno. If somebody wants to take, I would suggest somebody different from Mohammed, so that another, or even another person has setup of how to do model validation or evaluation, and they know how to do that thing. So instead of doing Mohammed, either Pat or Igor, or even me later, I really want to do this at some point.
For my issue, I think the only thing I will be annoying probably Igor about, or Bruno, are the tests, because I never done any test in the AI gateway. So, but Python writing in Python is not an issue. That's not a problem.
And then the CI through upload, this is not a priority, but I'm gonna assign to someone either way. Who wants to pick this up? So
I
instead of
can try it out with a lot of help. Because
thank you, Pat.
This should be in GitLab side, right? Or
Yeah, this is on GitLab side.
okay, maybe Patrick, you need talking.
This is on
You already have done this before, Mohammed?
I worked on something similar for Dangerbot. It was working a little bit similar, but not this specifically for the CI to upload something. But yeah, we can do it together if you want.
Yeah, we can do it together for sure.
yeah, so assign to Patrick as the DRI, and then you guys figure I'm pretty sure once I come back, this two will be here and we'll be working together on this. But yeah, so this is all assigned. And okay, thank you all for taking this over and covering me while I'm on holidays. When I come, I will be drinking and eating a lot of pasta on your honor while you do this. And yeah,
Where are you going,
it's
Eduardo?
Italy.
Where in Italy? Because I've been to
Verona now. This time, Verona, Venice, and Lake di Garda, like the up northern part of.
I don't know this last one.
Bring
But
some
yeah,
white
enjoy.
wine for the barbecue.
Yes, I will bring some wine for
But
sure.
I think any work-related question you should answer with your t-shirt.
Yes, I know. This is my partner gave me this one, and I'm making a collection of those t-shirts.
Actually, Bruno, when you start evaluating do chat, you will see this t-shirt always coming from the prompt library. See, like they don't understand your prompt.
Okay. So we are past time. I appreciate your willingness to take this over. I hope this doesn't give you too much trouble, and I'll be back on Tuesday to help you out afterwards. Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Monet, for organizing this.
No problem.
Very nice.
Bye.
Bye.